Hey everybody, welcome back to The Comments with me, Kelela Cortez. In this episode, episode number 3 for me, we are going to be discussing, reviewing, and recapping the episode 4 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 10. So, last week we didn't get to see very much drama at all, but we were on the cusp of some drama happening between Miss Sutton and Miss Teddy. She called her a little boring, she cried, the whole gig. Very normal Teddy, but we are so excited to see what happens this week. Starting off the episode, we are preparing to head to Teddy's event, the All-In Retreat. Now, as you'll remember, a bunch of the ladies didn't even want to go, but we do get a glimpse of Miss Kyle Richards, Erica Jane, and Sutton on their way in one car together to the All-In Retreat. Sutton cries about being very nervous about going to Teddy's event. She doesn't really want to face her face to face after she feels like she really hurt her feelings. The real Southern woman comes out in Sutton when she's like, God bless her heart, I'm so sorry, yes ma'am, please, thank you. Kyle is of course there to comfort Sutton, as Sutton is now a new friend of Kyle's, which I'm very confused about. I thought it was going to go a completely different way. Now let me tell you something, if I got to this event and they were doing the things that I see them doing on this television right now, I would have walked right back out. I could not do it. It's a bunch of boxing, a bunch of physical activity, and then long meditation. Teddy, you are great at what you do. I'm very sure of it, as you have a very successful business. However, it's not for all of us, so don't take it so personal when people don't want to join in. Now, during all this boxing stuff, Miss Sutton is completely confused as to what is going on, how she's supposed to do things. It's quite hilarious to me. I love it. It's a very Southern woman thing when it comes to being dainty and like not hitting people, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the Southern women I know at least fight, but whatever. Sutton's not that girl. Now in walks Dorit in true Dorit fashion, looking amazing, like a little Barbie doll, and she is late, of course. But Teddy expected her to be late. Did you really think that Teddy expected her to be on time? No, ma'am. And in this episode 4, I think this is really where all the drama starts in. Dorit being late, Dorit not really caring about the event. However, if you cut back to last week and the week before, the girls who didn't want to go have said that they didn't really care to go, or if they were going to be late, they have stated that they were going to be late. So I don't really understand why Kyle is creating drama with Dorit over why she didn't show up on time and why she showed up in all glam. It's like, girl,
it's really none of your fucking business, Kyle.
I just don't understand why Kyle is so bothered by it, to be honest, when there's other girls who aren't even there. Lisa Rinna does not show up. Garcelle does not show up. Denise doesn't show up until later as well. So it's like, girl, get it together. I don't know if you guys can notice it or not yet, but Teddy and Kyle definitely have a similar relationship that Kyle and Lisa Vanderpump had as well. Kyle is now the new Lisa Vanderpump, the queen of the show, and Teddy follows right behind her doing whatever she wants, and Kyle will defend her at any turn. Sometimes even when Teddy doesn't care to be defended. I really truly believe this girl didn't fully care if people came or not. Of course she would have been upset if they didn't, but it would not have been this big of a deal had Kyle not made it a big deal. Now, at their little lunch happy hour moment, I love when Sutton apologizes to Teddy face to face. She finally overcomes her fear, and you can really tell that deep down, that Southern woman is coming out of her, and she is feeling really good about herself now that she's apologized, and we love it. Now, she'll probably go and talk shit behind her back next week, but that's okay. Also, during this lunchtime, it is confusing to me why Dorit, Kyle, and Erica are all whispering about Teddy when she is literally one person away from them. I don't understand it, the production quality of that. We gotta call somebody, call the entertainment group, get them together. The next part, we see Kyle, Dorit, and Erica in the hotel room during their break time as Teddy is setting up for an hour-and-a-half meditation. Now, I would not be spending an hour-and-a-half meditating. That's too long for me. We get a good 10 to 30 minutes up in the morning, and that's about it. However, while she's setting up, the girls are going at it in the hotel room, honey. The best part of them going at it is when Dorit looks at Kyle straight in her face and says, now, she says that she's talking about her children later on in the episode, that she has kids that she has to get back to. Now let me tell you something. She has recently released the pictures from this day and called herself a Beverly Beach Barbie. She was doing a photo shoot before she got here. So if that's what took you 2 hours to get there, get it together, girl. You gotta get your lies straight, Dorit. Now, even better than Dorit yelling at Kyle during the hotel moment is Miss Erica Jane literally looking at them and being like, can we all just admit that none of us want to be here? And then also her bringing up the time that she was late in Berlin and saying how there does need to be some accountability from Dorit, but also at the same time, is it really that big of a deal? No. You're inconsiderate. Apologize. Get over it. Kyle, stop making a big deal.
No, please.
Now all the women are at dinner at Teddy's retreat and they're having enchiladas. They've literally eaten like 4 times during this retreat, and I'm like, girl, maybe this is the kind of retreat I want to go to. However, Denise Richards is now in the building, honey. She has shown up. She's a little stumbly, but that's okay. We love it. She just had 4 hernias, mama. So in this scene, we get to see Lisa Rinna with her daughter Amelia, and as I told you in my very first episode, I don't really like to dive into the ladies' family issues with their daughters, their sons, their kids, or their husbands, really. So we're going to steer away from the issue that they do talk about in the episode. You can go and watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on BravoTV.com, or reach out to me if you need to find out other ways to watch it, any other streaming sites, I can kind of let you know. However, I do want to make a note that Lisa Rinna is probably one of the best moms I've ever seen on television. The best part of this scene truly is when Lisa Rinna sees the paparazzi and she says,
"We're so Hollywood. Oh my God, there's the paparazzi. Where are my glasses?"
Now, we are starting to plan a little dinner party at Denise Richards and Aaron's house. I am so excited for her to host a party. You know Miss Denise Richards knows how to throw a party, so it's about to be bomb. However, it would not be a planning of a party without talking about the drama that's going to happen.
Who cares? Does it matter? I don't know. I'm curious.
In this next scene, we do get to see Miss Garcelle go to dinner with her 2 boys. They're both twins, 11 years old. We love it. Congrats to her for being able to keep up with all of that. Now, there's not much to say. Obviously, I don't talk about the kids in this review and recap. However, I will say that little boy asking for Gucci is a big step, mama, a big step. And I like what Miss Garcelle has to say. Get a job. All right, so everybody is preparing to go to Denise's cookout tonight. I'm super excited for it, like I said earlier. However, we get to see Kyle get ready, and honey, she is really reaching this time. She really thinks that Dorit is trying to make her look like a lesbian. I don't get it. All she said was y'all sleep in the bed together all the time. I think more so talking about how they're connected at the hip. But Kyle is so paranoid, and girl, she about to start drinking. The look that Dorit is pulling for this cookout is so fucking cute. Now, I cannot handle the comment about Kyle trying to fix her hair. Girl, now you know that people are laying their hairs here lately, and it's sickening, so don't even try. Don't try it, girl. Now, multiple things about this dinner party. First of all, still on the way getting there, Mr. Mauricio is high once again, and I'm obsessed. He's so hot, and making the joke about Kyle calling Dorit is so good. But once we get there, honey, it is amazing. I love the setup of this dinner party. Miss Denise decided she was gonna get a full-on ice sculpture of a diamond, and I am gagged. Of course, the ladies are drinking. However, there are children there. There are children. It's Denise's children, and for some reason, her children's friends, because she thought that was a good idea while they're filming The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Leave it to Denise Richards to be getting ready late for her own damn party. I'm obsessed. But also, I feel like the other ladies showed up a little too early for me. It's like, girl, if there's no one else even there yet, like not my like true deal, like everyday friends aren't even there yet, why are you here as an acquaintance? I don't get it.
What is your drink of choice?
You know, I do like tequila, but I also like champagne.
I love that the women of Beverly Hills love tequila as much as I love tequila. We gotta get a little Casamigas whenever I'm out there and finally see this, which you probably never will. Now, obviously, the other women were spreading it around enough for Lisa Rinna to find out about Kyle and Dorit's drama. However, I still love that Lisa Rinna decides to bring it up as they're there together. She is the pot stirrer, the biggest one of every single franchise. Like I told you earlier, the kids are involved for some reason at this dinner party, which is so crazy to me because at some point, they all start talking about sexual things, all the way down to having threesomes and And clearly Denise is not happy about them talking about the sexual stuff in front of the kids. But then again, girl, you invited the kids. You had the kids there. So don't be getting upset, girl. Now, I do love Miss Denise Richards talking about her husband's penis once again because I can tell that it is just humongous. Now, I will say, there is another reach at this dinner party, and it's when Dorit tries to make it seem like Teddy and Kyle are connected because Kyle's type is a dark skin-toned man with an accent, and it's like, girl, this is a big reach. So Kyle and Dorit, maybe y'all are made for each other, reaching out here. Reach for each other. Reach in for a hug. Reach out and help your friend. Now, Kyle may be drunk and Kyle may be drunk and she may be bringing up stuff that she doesn't need to bring up. But here goes Dorit bringing up her sleeping in the bed with Teddy again for no reason. And you know this is going to cause all of the drama. And of course it does. Miss Kyle Richards ends up crying, storming out of the party, girl.
Goodbye, Kyle!
It is a whole mess, and I really don't get it. I really don't understand where this divide between Kyle and Dorit started. Maybe I missed something last season. I don't really recall. I just know she's really close to Teddy, and for some reason, if you're close to Teddy, if Teddy's involved, you can't be with Dorit, and that doesn't make sense to me. Denise Richards is not having it. She's like, girl, y'all need to calm down. I invited y'all here to have dinner. I did not invite you here to fight in front of my children. Get it together. We ain't whispering, bitch. Girl, Kyle Richards did not just call Denise Richards. Oh my God. I just realized they have the same last name. She did not just call her a ragamuffin. What does that even mean in today's world? Like, I don't understand where this read came from. And see, I told y'all, a rabbit hole she can't get herself out of because now everybody's coming for her. She tried to use other people as an example, and Lisa Rinna says, no, you actually don't stand up for your friends all the time, and brings up none other than Kim Richards' drama. And girl, that leads to Miss Kyle Richards fully going off the wagon and starting to say, fuck off, get yourself together. Like, she is having a moment, honey. Poor Mauricio, stoned as fuck, just trying to eat, and has to walk out the door with Kyle.
Goodbye, Kyle!
So here we are, to be continued for next week, episode 5 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 10. I'm super excited. Hopefully I gave you enough information to recap and review episode 4. Thanks for watching The Comments with me, Kelela Cortez. We'll see you next week, y'all. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you leave your comments down below so I can comment on them right here in the comments.